is, Every Pony? I'm your host, Burning Axe, and today we're doing a My Little Pony Season 7 reaction. We're doing the finale! I've been looking forward to this one for a while, and I took a while off, so, you know, I fell behind quite a bit. I was hoping to have been completely caught up and actually reacting to this along with everyone else, but as I say, I had a lot of, you know, I had the kitchen, that was a thing, and that's still kind of happening, but it's settled the fuck down now, so I can actually sit here and record without any constant interruptions. So that's good. Anyway, before we begin this, I actually have a theory or so, or just some ideas of what might actually happen in this finale, or what I want to happen in this finale. So, I'm going to just mention a couple of things here. Just forgive me, I'm going to ramble on a bit. Okay, so, I noticed, and bear with me because my mind is terrible and I haven't gone back and rewatched any Season 7 episodes. I've only seen them the one time during my reactions, so I have a bit of a terrible memory. But I know for a fact, because obviously I remember this, during some of the Season 7 episodes, a lot of old equestrian legends were mentioned, such as, what were the names? Mistmane, Rockhoof, Somnambula or whatever. There's a bunch. I don't remember them all. But there's a ton of legends, and they all seem like, you know, important historical characters within the lore of the show. And one that hasn't been mentioned all season, which has been mentioned throughout the entire fucking series, Season 1 to 7, well, Season 1 to 6, is Starswell. Like, pretty sure no one's mentioned him, like, this season at all. So that leaves me to think that such an important character, they've been mentioning all these legends throughout the whole season, building up to this thing, whatever it may be. And what even makes this a little bit more solid as well is at the very end of the last episode, there was that book that sort of shined, and it had stars and swirls on it. Star swirled bearded. I mean, that's what it's gonna be about. Clearly, that book's got something to do with something. Why would they highlight the book at the very end of the episode before the finale? Doesn't make sense to me unless they're actually gonna do something with it in the finale. And it's a Star Swirled bearded book. It has to be. It had swirls and stars on it. I'm not going crazy, right? That's what I saw. So, and we've had all these legends all throughout the season. I know I keep repeating this. So, I'm betting, and I'm hoping, Star Swirled the Bearded is either mentioned in this episode, or even yet seen. Because we've seen all those other legends, like flashbacks and the storytelling. Maybe that'll happen in this episode, and I really hope it does, because we haven't really seen anything of Starswell, apart from what he's been mentioned throughout the series, and pictures and posters of him, and costumes for Nightmare Night and stuff, but we haven't actually physically seen him. So it's going to be very interesting to me to actually, if this episode does show up, it's going to be awesome. And another thing I would like, I know a lot of people probably wouldn't like this, but I do personally, and that is Starlight is a very, extremely powerful pony. Like, oh my goodness. Like, she just creates magic out of nowhere someday. She's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a spell like that. Like, simple as that. Like, that fucking Twilight only finished a spell, and she became an alicorn. Starlight's fucking making spells left and right and doing all these things that Twilight can't even do as an alicorn. It's nuts. She needs to be an alicorn. I don't care what anyone else says. I think she needs to be an alicorn. Same goes with, what's his fucking face? Sunburst. I feel like he's really talented as well. Like, he's smart. He did that whole crystalline thing in the beginning and saved the day. You know, I feel like, you know, both of them could actually potentially become alicorns. They should do, honestly. We've never seen a male alicorn, so it would actually be kind of an interesting thing to see if that's possible. I assume it is. We had Big Mac. That's the only time we've ever seen a male alicorn, and that was just a dream. But yeah, sorry, I kind of just rambled on for a bit there, but I just had to get all that out of my system. Like, I've been expecting it for a while now. Like, if none of this stuff happens, like, if Starswell doesn't show up, if no one becomes an alicorn, if none of the legends show up, I'm just going to be disappointed, because that's what I'm expecting from this finale. Because they've been showing it all season long. Like, my goodness, they're hinting at stuff here, and then they show that book at the end of the last one. They've got to do something with it. So I'm hoping that this finale we do see some of the stuff that I just mentioned. If not, then fuck. Hopefully it's still a good finale anyway. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a legendary one, and I'm very looking forward to it. So let's get on with this. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's see what's going to happen. There's the fucking book immediately.
Within us
All right,
can spread light and virtue.
that's
And
the
I
elements.
know ponies who represent them all. Strength, bravery, healing, beauty, hope, and sorcery. Myself and these pillars of
I'm a fucking
existence
genius.
were gathered together by another to maintain and share the light of these powerful ideals. But we soon came to believe the pony who brought us together only wanted that power for himself.
Okay, who is this
Cast
pony?
out and alone, this power-mad pony turned to darkness to satisfy his thirst. Transformed into a pony of shadows, he returned for revenge.
A pony
to
of shadows.
extinguish the pillar's light and rob the world of hope. To stop him, the pillars and I must make a brave sacrifice. But we shall leave behind a seed, in hope that one day it will grow into a force to stand against the darkness for all time. We must now face the fiend with the only plan we have.
I only hope it will be enough. That's the last entry. And maybe Star Swirl's final words before he vanished.
Okay. Alright, okay, okay, so I know a lot of you are probably thinking immediately, Bernie X, you're a liar, you've already been spoiled and know exactly what's gonna happen. I don't, honestly. Like, I just had theories, okay? I'm not even kidding right now. All of this just happened. What I just said is pretty much happening. We've got all the legends at the very beginning. Fucking Star Swirl, fucking the book, everything. All we're missing now is a couple of alicorns, you know, Starlight and fucking Sunburst. Alright, whatever.
I've always wondered what happened to Star Swirl.
Yeah, me.
This is
Me
quite
too.
a discovery, Sunburst.
Just a bit.
So it's
Where did the
genuine?
book come
You
from?
can
Who
verify
had
that
it?
This journal
Why?
really belonged to Star Swirl the Bearded?
Indeed.
Her
From the
wings.
looks of it, the last thing he wrote before facing the Pony of Shadows.
So the Pony of Shadows was really real?
Oh yeah, the Pony
It
of Shadows.
appears so.
They mentioned him in
We
season
never
4.
met the other pillars, and we
Huh.
were too young to understand the danger they faced.
Is it Tyrek?
Hold on a second
I'm
now.
kidding.
All those legendary ponies were real too, and they went off with Star Swirl to face the Pony of Shadows, and then none of them were ever heard from again?
Apparently so.
Weren't you listening? But what happened to them all? They must have defeated the villain, since Equestria is still full of light and hope.
But how? And where did they go?
My old ponish is a bit rusty,
My old
but I
ponish.
wonder if the answers can be found somewhere within the pages of this book.
Maybe.
Well, I just happen to be an expert in Old Ponish. I mean, I practically memorized every ancient text about Star Swirl.
Of course
there
you have.
is.
Of course you have.
Seriously, all of them.
We have fond memories of our old teacher. If you could discover what happened to him, we would be most grateful.
Solving
So
a
is he gonna
1000-year-old
come back?
mystery could take forever.
That'd be cool.
Think of the research, the rereading, the re-rereading.
Rereading.
You might find you need help.
Luckily, she's got a whole bushel of helpers right here.
Totally. How long will all this research take exactly?
As long as it
Let's take
takes,
this
son.
back to my library. I'm sure we'll figure out what happened in no time.
Alrighty then. Jesus, Spike, there's bags.
Out yet, Twilight?
What did you figure out?
You figured something out? What is it? Nothing. I mean, Star Swirl was a genius, obviously.
Yeah.
But forget Old Ponish. There's parts where his horn writing is like another language.
Horn writing.
Oh. Twilight, we've been studying and referencing and cross-referencing for 3 days straight now. I haven't spent this much time reading since the last Daring Do book came out.
Perhaps it is time to take a break. This mystery is over 1,000 years old after all. Another day or two won't make a difference. 2
Right, so
days?
Starlight.
I don't want to waste 2 seconds.
She doesn't look
I'm
tired.
close
What's
to
she
an
been doing the
answer.
whole
I can
time?
feel it.
Herk Silphum se Ponehenge. What's that?
The Temple School of Ponehenge. You can read that?
The horn writing's pretty sloppy, but
Fucking
it's nowhere near as
Stonehead
bad as mine.
Ponehenge!
Tawar
done, man.
Dal Grimnick of Fola Firgenborg?
Firgenblurg?
At the base of Full Mountain.
Usur Endemest Shield.
How does she know how to read this?
Stan.
She's too good. She's fucking legendary.
Well, that sure sounds like a clue to me.
Fucking Ponehenge. Nah, I'm done. I'm so fucking
This
done.
is it. Ponehenge. I can't believe it.
The puns. The fucking puns. I love it.
I've never seen magical runes like these before. Have you?
Uh-uh.
I don't think any pony's seen any of this for a long time.
Yeah. Fucking
Take a whole
Applejack with
team of
Rainbow
ponies to
Dash's
clear away
tail.
all this brush.
Even then, I'm not sure we'd find out what happened here over 1,000 years ago. You're right. I suppose it was a long shot.
Cheer up, Twilight. Finding a whole set of ancient ruins is pretty impressive. Or maybe
It
you
is.
could write a paper on it.
I guess I hoped we'd get here and the mystery would just magically be explained.
Oh yeah, you know, because that's how the world works. Okay. Never mind.
Twilight?
Sorry.
Star Swirl? I've wanted to meet you my whole life. I can't believe you're here.
I don't think he is here. I don't think any of them are.
Oh man. Oh, this is the Pony of Shadows.
You summon me at your peril, Star Swirl. Once I defeat all of you, this realm will embrace the darkness, as I did so long ago. Drawing me here will only make me stronger. You will never defeat me. We did not come here to defeat you.
I like his voice.
What are you doing? We came to contain you.
Huh.
Well, you did ask for a magical explanation.
Okay, that was cool as fuck. Also, Star Swirl and all those. This is fucking amazing.
What just happened?
I love this finale
Looks
already.
like Star Swirl cast
How
a
could
spell
anybody
that
hate
banished
this?
The Pony of Shadows.
Of course. Powerful magic like that would leave an impression on this place. Bringing the book back here let us see what happened.
Which was what?
Star Swirl and the rest of the pillars sacrificed themselves to save Equestria.
It's amazing to think one of the greatest mysteries of Equestria was solved with a musty old book from an antique shop.
But I wouldn't say the mystery's solved. Star Swirl's
Sorry, I'm
spell
not
was one of
talking
the
much,
most
I'm just kinda
powerful feats of magic in all of history.
Taking all this
It'll
in,
take
this is amazing.
years of study before we fully understand it.
I think I understand Star Swirl's spell.
Okay, that was quick.
I know I finished one of Star Swirl's spells before, but this one was on a whole different level. Was it an explosion of magical
Double
feedback?
alicorn.
An evocation?
The alicorn has been
Amplification?
doubled.
It's
Sorry.
Star Swirl, so the possibilities are endless. And once Starlight set me on the right track with his crazy horn riding, I mean, he was a genius,
She
so I guess
snorted.
I can forgive a little messiness.
That's funny.
I went through the journal again, and it's amazing.
Twilight, darling. We understand you're excited, but that's all we understand.
What exactly is so amazing? Only how Star Swirl and the other pillars sent the Pony of Shadows to Limbo.
They did what now?
Limbo? Shout out to that game.
They used their magic to open a portal between worlds, to Limbo, and pulled the Pony of Shadows inside.
Darling, your diorama!
I made more. Star Swirl thought the only way to trap the Pony of
In
Shadows in
Twilight,
Limbo
man.
was for the pillars to take him there.
So they got stuck too.
The Pony of Shadows must have been really awful for them to do that.
Mm.
I suppose being trapped for all time with a super duper bad guy in Limbo might be okay if you were doing the Limbo, but that's still pushing it.
The thing is, I think I can get them out.
Really?
Twilight, are you serious? You can save the most legendary ponies of all time?
I don't know. Opening portals between worlds didn't work out well for me. Are you sure it's safe?
First of all, you opened portals through time. And second of all, Star Swirl wrote the spell you used to do it. If he'd been here, he could have stopped it. Equestria would be safer with him in it. We have to save him.
But you'd be saving all the pillars, right? And they disappeared ages ago.
That's the thing about Limbo. It isn't one place or another. It's in between, so time stands still. If we can pull them out, it'll be like they never left. I actually built another model to demonstrate.
What can we do to help?
If I'm right, we need to find items that are connected to the pillars in some way.
Sorry I'm yawning so much, I'm tired.
How would we know what to look for? Or where?
Luckily, Star Swirl took a lot of notes.
Oh yeah, we
My
would do.
compatriots are as varied as the realm itself, and hail from every corner of our land, bringing with them artifacts and talismans of great power.
Merely reading out the spell is doing something.
I'm not doing anything.
Rockhoof's shovel.
Flash Magnus's shield! Miss Maine's flower!
Oh, that's
Now
connected to the
Buck's
cutie map.
mask.
That's cool.
And the blindfold Somnambula wore when she faced that nasty Sphinx!
I guess we don't need to figure out who should get what.
Professor, it's a mighty helm headpiece! Maybe it belonged to Rockhoof himself!
Legends don't wear helmets. This belonged to a real pony.
Oh, I can guarantee Rockhoof was as real as you and me.
And I suppose that Ravine was dug with his trusty shovel to save the village from an erupting volcano.
Probably.
I love old legends as much as any pony, but a pony strong enough to
Non-believer.
save the village from rushing lava with a shovel is preposterous.
Preposterous. I love that word. The fuck? Damn, Applejack, you strong. The fuck? Where'd you get all that super strength from?
I can't believe you just did that. You saved us.
I bet if you told some pony else the story, it might sound preposterous.
Preposterous. Oh my.
I suppose
Also, is that
some
fucking
stories
Indiana Jones?
might be true.
Indiana Pones. Joke.
And Rockhoofs appears to be one of them.
Shout out to Indiana Pones.
You keep those hooves to yourself, dearie. This place has been in my family for generations, and I'm not about to let some whippersnapper take the last good piece of it.
old whippersnapper!
Otherwise, ponies came from far and wide to see these gardens. But that flower's the only worthwhile thing left.
Okay. Ah.
Perhaps it just seemed like your gardens were worthless, but a little pruning can work wonders.
Pruning?
Of course, you
Wow.
will have to look
Fucking
after more than
Rarity
just
should be a
one flower
gardener.
now.
I don't know about fashionista.
You've given me back my family's legacy. The flower you wanted seems like a fair trade for that.
Huh.
I can't believe Flash Magnus's shield ended up in the Dragonlands. Good thing you brought the official equestrian friendship ambassador to the dragons to help you navigate our customs. Like our favorite sport, gorge surfing!
Dragons are so fucking cool though, like, my god.
Okay, that was awesome!
Yeah, it was.
Dragon Lord Ember commanded us to make peace with ponies, but it doesn't mean you can surf in our spot. Whoa, fellas! As the official equestrian friendship ambassador to the dragons, I have to say that's not very friendly.
Well, what do you know?
Hey, Garble.
The puny pony dragon sticking up for his pony.
It's Sparkle Warkle.
Hey! That's an ancient pony artifact!
Hooves off my gorge board. I found it in the desert, and finders keepers.
It isn't yours!
Huh, it sure looks like mine, but I might consider racing you for it.
No problem.
No. I mean, you.
Spike, don't fuck this up, man. Don't fuck it up. Don't let me down now. Is he really gonna race on that shield?
On your marks, get set, start!
He sure is. Ooh, good lord. Huh. What do you know? He won. I was lucky.
I won? I won! Woohoo! Give up the shield, Garble.
Lord Ember only commanded us to be nice to ponies. She never said anything about pony-loving dragons.
Fucking Garble, man. Spike, kick his ass!
Since Dragon Lord Ember commanded you to make peace with ponies, you can't very well attack one of their friends, can you?
I guess we'll find out.
Nice catch. Aw.
Why is he always hiding behind ponies?
I wasn't hiding when I beat you down the ridge.
You fell.
Wow, you must be slow if all Spike had to do to win was fall down.
I'm faster than you.
Doubt it.
Fine. I'll race you back to the top. If you win, you can have your pony junk. But if I win, you'll leave and I get to give it to him.
Fine. I'm pretty sure I could beat you anyway, but with that heavy hunk of metal on your back, it'll be a snap.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Thanks for the tip. See you at the
Just
top,
run off for the
loser!
shield now. See ya!
Hey, that's mine!
Finders keepers, remember? See, because that's what you said to them when they first showed up.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
Just remember not to turn away from them, Cattail. Flash bees can get pretty aggressive. I guess that's why none of the other bayou animals can get to the water.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to wear the mask that calms the bees?
It would. If I didn't have to fly up here to move their hive. There. Now the other bayou creatures can get to the water without the bees feeling threatened.
You know, you didn't have to help with this. I would have lent you the mask anyway.
I know, but I couldn't leave without helping.
I don't think
So the
any
mask
pony can
was-
find anything in there.
Huh.
I wouldn't give up hope just yet.
Staring do. What's she up to?
This old blindfold was stuck in the drain.
Weren't you looking for a blindfold?
Oh, yeah.
This seems a little too easy.
I'm gonna meet Star
All these
Scroll
legendary
Fury.
fucking
You know, I've had
artifacts
my
and
dreams.
shit.
I can't believe you're actually going through with it. What do you mean? I'm all for pushing the envelope, obviously, but this is pretty out there for you, Twilight.
What's out there about saving the most legendary ponies of all time from a thousands-year-old prison?
Well,
Fair play.
nothing when you say it like that. Unless the most legendary ponies of all time knew what they were doing, and we shouldn't mess with it.
I'm sure Star Swirl and the Pillars did the best they could back then, but magic has come a long way, mostly because of the work they did.
That's true, and you did get your wings from finishing one of Star Swirl's spells.
Exactly.
Yeah?
But then I messed with one and nearly destroyed the universe, so...
Yeah.
Starlight,
Star Swirl the Bearded is the greatest wizard who ever lived. The chance to have him back in Equestria is worth the risk.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's very true.
Otherwise, we'd have brought this shield for nothing.
I hope you don't think you're the only one to find her artifact, because this here shovel says otherwise.
Honestly, you two. Not everything is a competition. But Miss Maine's flower is by far the most attractive of the artifacts.
You're just saying that because you didn't have to scuba dive in a pit of green slime to get yours.
Or move a flash beehive.
Good work, everyone. Let's do this.
So how does this work? Okay. So this is totally going to bring back the Pony of Shadows as well, obviously. You can't have a finale without a villain. Well, there they are.
What? What has happened?
It worked! We brought you back!
To where?
You and the others have been trapped in limbo for over 1,000 years, but I figured out how to get you home.
What? No, 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 no! You must undo what you've done!
What? Why? I mean, I don't think I can.
You cannot bring us back!
But I did! I brought all the pillars back!
You cannot bring only the pillars back!
Well then, I figured as much. Twilight, what have you done? A Pony of Shadows be a pretty badass looking dude. I fucking called it though, didn't I? I fucking told you guys. Star Swirl shows up. I mean, how could he not? Like, I mean, oh man. I really like his design. Obviously, we've seen it like ever since season 1. But no, obviously he's a bit different because this is actually him and not just, you know, a poster of him or some weird flashback in a different art style. So yeah, man, I kind of just want to watch the next episode. I don't really want to talk. We'll talk about the whole thing after I've seen episode 2 or episode 26 in this case. Guys, let's get on with this. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Previously on My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
That's the last entry. Star Swirl's final words before he vanished.
All those legendary ponies were real too, and then none of them were ever heard from again.
They used their magic to open a portal to Limbo.
Limbo. The game.
We need to find items that are connected to the pillars in some way. We brought you back!
You cannot bring only the pillars back!
Yeah. Shit's going down. Shit's going down. We've got the Pony of Shadows. We got all the legendary figures in one episode. You know, hopefully with the help of Twilight and Starlight and Sunburst and all the other main 6 and everyone, we'll be able to take down the Pony of Shadows. Hopefully Spike will take him down. He deserves more credibility, goddammit. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this. I would be a lot more hyped right now if I wasn't so goddamn tired. And the only reason I'm doing this while I'm tired is because I need to get recordings done when and where I can at the moment. You know, got to catch up.
Your pitiful attempt to imprison me has failed, Star Swirl.
He doesn't have any ears. I've just noticed that.
You must return us to Limbo. It's the only way to stop him.
I only figured out how to bring you back.
Working on it. No table of contents.
Allow me to assist.
Hold on. My God, you just destroyed Ponehenge. The book's gone. What have you done?
Without the power of Ponehenge, your banishing spell is useless.
You have studied my writings. Surely you have some other plan.
No, I just wanted to save you. I didn't think...
Don't fret. When I extinguish the light and hope of this miserable world...
Twilight's let her idol down.
This
Damn.
one is almost as strong as you, Star Swirl. But even in my weakened state, she cannot stop the might of shadows.
Oh, fuck.
Lucky for her, she's not alone.
Yeah, and she had the fucking Starlight's even stronger.
Know this, fiend! We will not rest until we find a way to return you to Limbo.
Never! Your days of glory are through, Starswell. Now my dark power will reign, and you six will bow to me!
He is cool as fuck.
Where'd he go?
That is a riddle we must unravel, and
Jesus.
quickly.
The rolling of the R's.
Over 1,000
That is a riddle we must unravel.
Then my spell worked, before it was meddled with, and the realm has been at peace for a millennium.
Or Twilight.
Well, we did have to save everybody from Nightmare Moon and Discord and Chrysalis and King Sombra and Lord T-Rex, and there was that one time when Starlight traveled through time and almost destroyed life as we know it. But that's all in the past.
Just
if
a
you
bit.
are truly this accomplished, we will stop the Pony of Shadows twice as fast together.
We shall see. It is an easy thing to say you have saved the world. It is quite another to do it.
Oh, we've saved the world, Beardo. And we
Beardo? Oh,
Be
God.
that as it may, the problem of locating the Pony of Shadows remains, and this land is vast.
It sounds like you need a map. Luckily, we have just the thing.
Something about this magic seems familiar.
Oh, yeah? Yep.
Did you
Tree
know
of
he
Harmony.
can do that? He's Star Swirl. He can do anything.
This map
She's
and
fangirling so
indeed
hard.
This very castle are grown from the seed we planted over 1,000 years ago. Then it
Oh, yeah.
did work.
What worked?
Each of us infused a crystal seed with our magic in hopes that it would grow into a force for good.
We wanted to leave something to protect the realm in our absence, but we never dreamed our gift would become so powerful.
Y'all mean the elements came from you?
You know, the sparkly crystal things that grow from the Tree of Harmony and represent each of us? Laughter, honesty, generosity, loyalty, kindness, and magic.
They are reflections of our own elements of hope, strength, beauty, bravery, healing, and sorcery.
That's pretty cool.
We had no idea our small seed would bloom into the living spirit of the land. I am glad our mantles have passed to such capable ponies.
More importantly, we no longer need Ponehenge to send our foe back to Limbo.
Ponehenge.
We can use the stored magic in this Tree of Harmony.
But doesn't a banishing spell take a lot of power? We'd have to sacrifice the elements for that.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be gone forever?
Star Swirl.
Well, you haven't used them for ages anyway, so it doesn't
survive
matter.
without the elements. If it dies,
Hmm.
Equestria will suffer.
If the
Well,
Pony
yeah, true.
of Shadows has his way, your land will not exist. So, unless you have a better idea...
Well, fuck.
Foe will seek dark places from which to draw power. I will prepare my spell, so that we may strike as soon as you find him.
What are we waiting for?
I like your spirit.
Oh, yeah!
Ah, Twilight's, like, fucked up.
What about this one?
Sea pony etiquette isn't gonna help right now, Spike.
Twilight? Are you okay?
I just unleashed ultimate evil and doomed Equestria because I was obsessed with meeting my idol. Why wouldn't I be okay?
You didn't know that was gonna happen.
But I should have listened to you and left things alone. Now the elements of harmony will be lost to fix my mistake.
Maybe there's another way.
If there is, Twilight will find it.
Portal gate, portal keys, portal spells. Yes! If the pillars can hold open the gateway to Limbo...
Is the Kingdom Hearts logo on the book?
Spell herself! Do you know what this means?
I can stop carrying books.
The pillars don't have to leave Equestria. Even though we'll lose the elements, we'll have the ponies that created them, and the Pony of Shadows will be banished for good.
That's great. But I was thinking of another way that maybe doesn't involve banishing at all.
Star Swirl knew what he was doing when he cast that spell. If I can make it even better, maybe he'll see that I take magic as seriously as he does.
Oh yeah, I suppose there would be cities and stuff.
Star Swirl indicated on the map have changed.
I bet the Pony of Shadows would have loved the ghastly caverns before 1,000 years of erosion turned it into the ghastly gorge.
Appaloosian wastes sure sounded dark and desolate. Who knew they would become
Why are you wearing a bonnet, Fluttershy?
And I get how this part of Equestria used to be cast an eternal night, where the Pony of Shadows could draw power and wreak havoc while ponies were powerless to stop him. But it's gonna be a comeback. Do you imagine it's really bright?
It seems there are fewer dark corners in the realm these days.
Isn't that a good thing?
True. The Pony of Shadows will have a hard time regaining power. When he rears his head, we'll be ready.
Isn't there some way to banish him without losing all of you?
I wish there were. But to save our home, we are willing to leave it.
I don't think you'll have to. My spell isn't finished yet, but I think we can send the Pony of Shadows to Limbo without all of you having to go as well.
So she's making a spell? Cool.
While I appreciate your enthusiasm, Twilight, this is hardly the time to take risks on half-baked spells.
Begging your pardon, Mr. the Bearded.
Mr.
But
the
Twilight
Bearded?
doesn't do anything halfway.
Especially not magic. Seriously, she got her wings by finishing one of your spells.
I think you'll find her work is worth reading before you dismiss it out of hoof.
While it is an unconventional approach, I believe it could work.
I suppose there is a chance.
But we still have no idea where to find
He's like
the
a very
villain.
grumpy Gandalf. Oh, alright then. They're cutie marks. Ah, the map is calling them to
Maybe we should try there?
that place. Huh.
The Hollow Shades. I think a branch of the Apple family lives there.
They'd have to be pretty distant. The Hollow Shades was abandoned eons ago.
That's odd. The only time the maps called all of us to one place was Starlight's village.
So it's like a supervillain tracker. No offense.
Do you think the map could be
That
trying to tell us
eyebrow
where the Pony
raiser.
of Shadows
So-
is?
The Tree of Harmony acting to protect the light of the realm. Yes, a good thought, Twilight. I will make my notes on this.
Oh god, that
Ready
face!
yourselves for battle.
That has got to make it into the thumbnail
Another
somehow.
experienced as
That's
all of
being
you.
in there.
Is banishment really the only option? I mean, it's been a long time. Maybe the Pony of Shadows is ready to talk?
I doubt we can save our homeland with a conversation.
But we could try.
Starlight, I'm sure Star Swirl and the others did try.
The Pony of Shadows was not interested in reconciliation. Once a villain, always a villain. Twilight, Sunburst, would you accompany me?
He's very close-minded. Shout out to Discord and Starlight and Drixie and
We must prepare for the struggle ahead.
prepare for the struggle ahead, laddies. Yes.
I know Star
Guy
Swirl
is
is
very
a great
Scottish.
wizard, but this whole plan seems wrong. The maps only ever sent us to solve friendship problems.
Maybe so. But the Pony of Shadows doesn't really seem like the friendship type.
Yeah.
Honestly, we
but-
don't know anything about him.
No pony does.
That's not entirely true.
Oh, really? Do you know something we don't? Tell us now, shall we?
You all knew the Pony of Shadows before he became what he is now. You must have been friends, so what happened?
The tale of our rift is a sad one.
Oh, that's the fucking sirens. Didn't expect to see them. My goodness. Okay, that's pretty cool. I did not expect to see the
Stygian
sirens.
was a pony like the rest of us, though more scholar than hero. He recognized our emerging world would need champions to defend it.
We got an awesome fight now. Oh, is that the portal he sent them to? Wow! So that's how they got to Equestria, huh? I mean,
He himself was just an ordinary unicorn who soon grew
human
jealous
world.
of our abilities.
He stole objects from each of us. Artifacts to use in a spell.
and we cast him out for it.
We always thought to return and seek forgiveness. But when we saw him again, his heart was bent on revenge. He dashed even my hope of saving him.
But
Damn.
why did he steal the artifacts from you?
No doubt it was an enchantment to take our powers for himself.
Probably not. You probably just misunderstood because you're idiots. No offense. Let's call some legendary figures
Looks like
idiots.
a lot of work.
It is what must be done, and it would be best if we were not disturbed.
Starswell's kind of a dick. Just gonna say that.
Banish Stygian to Limbo. I get it.
Who?
Stygian was the name the Pony of Shadows gave up when he turned to darkness.
And I'm just trying to
Darkness.
figure out why.
Envy. He wanted more power than he had, and that desire led him down a path from which there is no return.
I know from experience that's not always true.
I wonder if Starswell's voiced by
to my village, it
a
was
famous
for a friendship
person.
problem. Are you sure this is different?
Stygian wants to destroy all that is good in this world. There's no way to befriend a pony like that.
I guess I'm lucky your idol wasn't around when you decided to be my friend. I might have been banished to Limbo too.
Damn. Yeah, I've got to say, he's very close-minded. He doesn't give anyone a chance. But I suppose back in the old days, back in my day, you know,
Our efforts
it was,
so long ago.
It seems a
But
shame
it worked
to
differently.
harm it.
A necessary sacrifice. With the element's power, we will bind the Pony of Shadows in Limbo. And thanks to Twilight, we will remain to watch over the realm ourselves.
face. Oh, it's the elements of harmony. We haven't actually had them work for a while.
How do we use them?
Well, you... Oh, I'm not sure. They simply work for us.
The
They
elements
just
are
sort of
attuned
do
to
stuff.
you. We must use their magic in pairs.
No problem. We're used to banishing evil before breakfast. And it'll be an honor to save Equestria with y'all.
I really hope Twilight knows what she's doing.
I think she's too obsessed with just meeting her idol. But you know what I'm saying? Never meet your heroes. Don't meet me anyone on YouTube.
Oh, the Pony of Shadows must have twisted it to his purposes.
Yeah, things pop up on my screen. Go away.
Prepare yourselves.
Prepare yourselves.
Stygian, show yourself and face us!
Well then. That's a pretty cool looking temple.
I definitely would have remembered reading about this.
That laugh though.
Welcome to the Well of Shame. When you turned your backs on me, I discovered this place. The darkness spoke to me of a power beyond any I could imagine, and I listened. The shadow and I became one. Soon, all of the realm will be the same. Then all ponies will feel the despair I did when you cast me out.
We did what we had to do. You tried to steal our powers for yourself.
No, he didn't.
No, it was you who was selfish. Now, you will pay!
I think he's just misunderstood.
Still sure this isn't a friendship problem?
Ready? Open the portal. Now!
It's definitely a friendship problem, but hey.
No! You will not trap me again!
Twilight, push him in!
Huh? There's a pony in there!
She just dived into him. Damn.
Are you Stygian?
I was, once, until my friends betrayed me.
But Star Swirl says you betrayed them. You wanted their magic.
No, I wanted their respect. I brought them together. I planned strategy and I read all I could about the beasts we faced. But I didn't have magic or strength.
so no pony ever noticed me. I went to Ponehenge to make my own copies of the artifacts. With them, I thought I could be a pillar too, and stand by their side in battle. I never wanted to steal their power, but instead of sharing and letting me help, my friends threw me out. So I became stronger than any of them. The darkness welcomed me when no pony would, and I will do what I must to protect it.
This is all a misunderstanding. If the pillars knew how you felt, I'm sure they wouldn't have turned their backs on you. The shadow isn't who you really are. Let me help you be Stygian again.
Even if my friends did still care, what makes you think you have the power to help me?
Because it's what she does. I wasn't so different from you, and Twilight helped me change. If there's one pony in Equestria that can save a friendship, it's her.
I want to believe you.
But the darkness will not be stopped!
Fight the darkness, Stygian! You don't need it anymore! Revenge isn't what you want! Friendship is!
Sorry I'm not talking much still. I'm just really focused on this.
The shadow won't let go of him. He wants to stop, but he can't do it alone.
Then we must help him.
Awesome. It's like tug of war. Huh.
Yeah! Oh, it felt so good to do that again. Friendship power rush. Wow!
The elements, they didn't disappear.
Maybe because we used them for healing magic instead of banishing?
Look!
Long ago, you needed our help, Stygian.
His hair's similar to my color.
We turned our backs on you. Pride clouded my judgment. I owe you an apology. Thank you for helping us see the errors of our ways, Twilight. It seems I never accounted for the magic of friendship.
Thank you, Swirl Star.
Swirl
Star.
Star. Thank you, Swirl Star.
So, apparently a conversation can save Equestria?
Something tells me I will be making a lot of apologies today.
Oh yeah, I really want Starswirl to meet
I
Celestia and Luna again. Here we go.
How tall you've gotten.
Well, it has been over 1,000 years. Will you stay here and teach
Were they not
magic
that
once
tall
again?
then when
My sister and I have
guess
such
they weren't.
fond memories of your lessons.
As long as you don't ask for those essays we owed you before you disappeared.
So is he is actually sticking
I'm
around.
not certain Canterlot is where I belong.
Oh.
The realm has grown, and I believe I'll have a look around before I settle in any one place.
And I long to see what has become of my home.
I believe we all do.
Then I hope you will return to Canterlot on occasion and share the wisdom of your great experience with the next generation of ponies.
We would be honored, but if it is wisdom you seek, look no further than your own pupil. She showed me that the power of friendship is a magical force indeed, and that in turning away from others, you hurt yourself as well.
Yep.
It's funny. I thought meeting my idol would give me all the answers I ever wanted, but instead, I forgot what I already knew. Good thing I had a student of my own to remind me.
Okay, that was an awesome finale. Was there literally anyone on this planet that actually didn't like it? I mean, I'm cool with opinions, but how could you not like this finale? I'm going to admit, yes, it had its downfalls. Everything does. Nothing is perfect, but I think it was very good. I will say the pacing seemed slower in part 2 than it did in part 1. I feel like part 1, them finding all the you know, the shovel and the artifacts, basically, whatever you want to call them. I feel like that went on. It was too quick. Like, I feel like they found them all in like a space of like 5 minutes, probably less. I feel like I should have took longer. They needed this to be 3 parts, I suppose, or maybe they could have just balanced the I don't know. But I really like it. There was a lot of talking, as opposed to action. So I think someone told me that. That was the only thing. Yeah, someone mentioned that to me. I can't remember who it was in the comments saying, I didn't like the finale because there was more talking than action or something. That's what I heard. And I kind of agree, but at the same time, I liked it. It doesn't always have to be about the fighting and the action. You know, I actually liked that we got more talking, explained more, and I got to see more of the personality of the characters. I like that. It doesn't have to be all fucking fisticuffs constantly. I think it was a well-balanced thing, apart from them finding the artifacts in episode 1, or episode 25, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, no, I really like this. And I didn't expect for a moment that Starswell and all that lot were actually going to be able to stick around. So now they're just in the series. Season 8 is going to be great. I know it is. It's going to be. Man, I don't know what to say. It's quite crazy to me that we've got all of them now in the series. It's a lot of new characters just to suddenly throw at us. And they're all legendary ones as well. That must mean whatever the villain is for Season 8 in the finale or the premiere or whatever, it's gonna have to be a pretty badass one, you know, to deal with the elements of harmony, the main 6, Starlight, fucking Starswell and all the others. My god, you know, we're spoiled for, there's so much now, like, my god. No one's gonna be able to contend with that, you know? The villain would have to be pretty goddamn powerful to pose any kind of threat to that many legendary ponies. So, God, I'm very excited for Season 8 now. Yeah, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry I didn't talk a whole lot. I think this was probably my most talked reaction. It's got to be. I know there are reactors out there that kind of just sit there in silence for the whole damn thing and occasionally do a laugh or something, like, and that's it. But that's not me. I'm always very talkative in my reactions. I try to be, but I was tired and I was also focused on the plot line and I liked it a lot. So this finale for me is one of the best ones. Not the best, but one of the best. And I love that we actually got to meet Starlight. Sorry, not Starlight. Starswell and all the other legendary figures. And I think they're pretty cool. I thought Starswell's a bit old-fashioned. But then again, who wouldn't be when you're that old and you've also, you know, you were kind of Celestia and Luna's teacher. So he's really old. My goodness. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this reaction, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it and bro hoof the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!